What's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. If you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and share it with your people, because today's story is absolutely explosive. We are diving into a gripping political thriller playing out right here in South Africa, with corruption, betrayal, cold-blooded murder, and a jaw-dropping twist that brings back the haunting name of Sindiso Magaqa. Once again, KwaZulu-Natal's Police Commissioner, Lieutenant General Mkhwanazi, has made headlines by pulling back the veil on another major arrest related to the high-profile assassination of the former ANC Youth League Secretary-General. And this time, the man arrested is no ordinary thug, he's a municipal boss. And what's even more shocking is the claim that he allegedly offered a staggering R1 million bounty for Magaqa's death. Yes, you heard that right. R1 million. That's not just a hit. That's a full-blown political execution, allegedly sanctioned from inside government ranks, all tied up in the dirty, dangerous world of power politics in the ANC. For years, the name Sindiso Magaqa has symbolized a tragic loss for the ANC Youth League, a young and vibrant voice silenced by gunfire in 2017. But behind the tragedy lies something even more sinister, a cover-up that stretched deep into the corridors of power. Many suspected it. Few dared to speak. But General Mkhwanazi, he's been slowly, methodically pulling back the curtain, and now, with this fresh arrest, the dark puzzle pieces are finally clicking into place. According to Bombshell revelations made public in the latest arrest, the municipal official allegedly approached hired killers and dangled the R1 million offer with clear intent: eliminate Magaqa, silence his voice, and clear the political battlefield. This wasn't just a murder, it was a calculated move in a brutal political chess game. And for those who have been following the Magaqa story, this adds yet another layer of rot to an already deeply troubling narrative. Let's not forget, Magaqa wasn't just anyone. He was a rising star. A firebrand. A threat to established interests who didn't want his spotlight burning too bright. His murder in 2017 outside Mkhwanazi shocked the nation, but even more chilling than the killing itself was how quickly the story seemed to fade from the headlines, as if powerful hands were working overtime to bury the truth. But Mkhwanazi is not your average police officer. Since his appointment, he's taken on one dirty file after another, unafraid to stare down dangerous syndicates, corrupt officials, and even political forces who would prefer he looked the other way. He's built a reputation as a no-nonsense enforcer, and with this new arrest, he's just raised the stakes again. And here's the twist that makes this even more explosive: the arrested municipal figure reportedly held a high-level position and wielded enormous influence in the region. This is someone who was supposed to serve the people, not plot assassinations. And yet, here he stands, handcuffed and facing serious charges that tie him directly to a political murder that shook South Africa to its core. The magnitude of this revelation cannot be overstated. Because if a public servant can offer R1 million to take out a fellow comrade in the ANC, what does that say about the state of political rivalry in South Africa? What does that say about our democracy, where bullets now settle debates once handled by ballot boxes? This is not just about Sindiso Magaqa. This is about the culture of impunity that allows political killings to flourish, especially in KwaZulu-Natal, which has become something of a war zone for ambitious politicians. Bodies have piled up over the years, and too many names have vanished into cold files. But with Mkhwanazi leading the charge, the cycle of silence is cracking. The arrest follows years of frustration from Magaqa's family, friends, and political allies who have demanded justice with little to show for it. There were previous arrests. There were whispers. But nothing ever stuck, until now. Now we have a real lead, a named official, and a paper trail. And perhaps, just perhaps, we are finally edging closer to the full truth. Of course, this arrest is just the beginning. Legal battles lie ahead. The suspect is expected to face the courts, and with South Africa watching closely, this could turn into one of the most sensational trials in recent political history. The ANC itself is in a tight spot. How do you handle revelations that someone from within your own structures may have ordered a hit on one of your most promising youth leaders? How deep does the rot go? And who else was in the loop? Already, there are rumblings from within the ruling party, with some calling for a full internal investigation, and others, quietly, panicking about who might be next to be exposed. Because let's be real, Magaqa's murder may not be the only one linked to big money and political agendas. If Mkhwanazi keeps pulling on this thread, it might unravel a whole tapestry of darkness that the ANC would rather keep hidden. For the people of Municipal and the broader South African public, this arrest is a powerful moment. It's a glimmer of justice in a case that had almost gone cold. It's a message that even those in high office are not above the law. And it's a wake-up call to all politicians who think they can play God with people's lives and get away with it. If this investigation holds, and the court proves the R1 million deal was real, we're looking at nothing less than state-sanctioned murder, dressed in a suit and tie, holding a government title. As this story continues to unfold, you can expect more explosive details to emerge. Who authorized the payout? Who else was involved in the planning? Were there other targets? And crucially, will this arrest trigger a domino effect that exposes other assassinations we thought were unrelated? Mkhwanazi may just be getting started, and the implications for South African politics could be seismic. So stay locked in, because this is more than just a news story. It's a national reckoning. It's a chance to pull South Africa out of the quicksand of political violence and send a message that justice still has teeth. Rest in power, Sindiso Magaqa. You may be gone, but your name still shakes the halls of power. And with fearless investigators like Mkhwanazi on the trail, those who thought they could silence you forever may soon find themselves answering to the law and the people. Thanks for watching. If you value justice, if you care about truth, and if you believe in a South Africa where politics isn't settled by the gun, then hit that subscribe button right now. We'll be following every twist and turn of this developing story, so stay tuned, stay alert, and keep questioning. Until next time, stay woke and stay safe.